An active scene in Wauwatosa tonight. We want to bring in former FBI agent Phil Andrew, who has experience working in law enforcement during these types of situations. Phil, let's start with what law enforcement is doing right now at this stage of the investigation tonight.
Well, as I understand it, this is a huge crisis site, one of the largest malls in Wisconsin, and they've taken some time to safely clear it and relieve people from sheltering in place situations, and they've had to move methodically through the mall to do it with both federal and state and a number of other law enforcement departments responding. So now that they're safely have conducted that, they're turning to gathering as much information as they can about what took place and information regarding who the subject of this may be.
This is a huge area, obviously a mall, lots of places to hide. Phil, is it your understanding that they have cleared the entire mall, or do you think this shooter has left or might potentially still be hiding there?
I think that we can't assume that, given how extensive this mall is and all the different units within it, all the stores, the storage areas, the eateries, and then the maintenance areas. I think that they're going to have to take their time to safely sweep those areas. So I don't think that we can assume that all of that work has been done. But they will be also turning to the witnesses that have come out, potentially the survivors, and interviewing them to glean as much detail as they can for the ensuing investigation.
I'm sure they will also be looking closely at video and other surveillance clues that might lead to more about this shooter. Is it your thought at this point in the evening, Phil, that this shooter will be identified and captured soon, or might this take a little while?
Yeah, I think given the size of the mall and the number of folks that are involved in just safely getting out of the mall, that it's going to take some time to get the details and track down exactly who this is. You're right that there are probably a number of video camera opportunities, but without knowing who law enforcement can be looking for, they're probably staging the opportunities to start reviewing those cameras for the appropriate time period, but they're going to need some clues as to who they're looking for in that video footage.
When this happened this afternoon, Phil, I looked back and searched at the last few mall shootings, and there are definitely some patterns. And we got a clue as to some of those patterns when we heard from Michael Schur just a minute ago up there in Wauwatosa. Are you comfortable profiling this shooter at this point?
Well, I think what we know is that this is a 20-year-old white male. It's interesting that there doesn't seem to be any reporting that the assailant or the subject is still at the site or has any kind of self-inflicted injuries. There's no reporting on that. I don't want to make any assumptions at this point, but it does lead to suggest that whoever has perpetrated this did it with a specific intent to go to this mall and execute an escape. That the homicide suicide scenario that we often see in mass shootings, that may not be the case, but that is yet to be seen.
Why do you think we've seen shopping malls targeted for these kinds of shootings?
Well, I think that it's the setting, that you have a large number of people, that it's a difficult environment to limit access. Malls, in fact, are designed to invite access, to ease and invite shoppers. So I think that's a big part of it. It's an easy place to find people in the regular course of business. But the other thing we don't know is that is there some personal reason, personal connection to this specific mall, to the people that were at this mall? Was this a domestic situation that has extended into the mall? And I should say, statistically, the vast majority of mass violence has some domestic connection.
All right, Phil Andrew, former FBI agent. As always, we appreciate your insight. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All afternoon, we have been bringing you digital updates on this developing story on our News Nation Now app and also on newsnationnow.com. You can find it in the App Store for free. Just search News Nation Now.